It goes on and on and on and on. It goes on and on and on. It goes on and on and on. It goes on and on and on. So let me kick it. A story of some history about a kid up in the future that wasn't so fit to be. And he was so sad cause he grew up with a mom and a mentor, never had himself a dad. But he gotta live strong, gotta do the things that he gotta do to keep it moving along. And you know he just struggles cause every day he tries to fight, but now the mandroids hustle, and so he talked to the mentor like, dog, you was here for a reason, this is what you was sent for. So you gotta make me stronger, gotta make me hold up against the motherfuckers. No longer will I sit back, cause I ain't tired of the shit. They've been taking over the planet for too long, and it's my chance, and it's my time to shine. So I gotta take what's mine. But it goes on and on and on and on. It goes on and on and on. It goes on and on and on. Goes on and on and on. So you know they got the training, and next thing you know his power was flaming, and he was like getting a little bit faster, getting a little bit ready to go against them bastards. And they met up and he got knocked out, and next thing you know the homie's arm was locked out, and so they had to fly away, save a life to fight another day. But it seems that things was going crazy in their head, so he was mad as fuck. Now he gotta make them dead, so they just stepped off of the rails, gotta hit these motherfuckers back, going through some hell. But this shit, it never happened before, because the next thing you know, the homie never knew what was in store. He was like, this is no disrespect, and then the mentor hit the little homie right up in the neck. It goes on and on, goes on and on. Goes on and on and on. Goes on and on. It goes on and on. It goes on and on. Now what a sad day. You know, things was claiming he flew away when he woke up and it was raining. See this mentor, he was laying in the puddle of struggle. So what the fuck is he gonna do? Now he's gotta move on. He sees the clouds up in the sky, and you know that he gets fire up in his eyes. He tries to ignite the flame that's inside, and then he loses his mind as he's feeling the rage. Now turn the page, because this life is gonna live another day. One thing led to another, soon he became like a teenager that was ready to give some flame to these motherfuckers. So you know he's got to do it. So mom just sent me like right to the future. It goes on and on and on. It goes on and on. It goes on and on and on. It goes on and on and on.